Lounge Live. And we have, look at that, bright and shiny. And does you see that? That is Miss Hartwell.
Hey
And,
y'all.
and I am, of course, the Phoenix. Um, so this is one of our first tapings. And we are live as you see. We want you guys to have fun with us. We want you guys to just, if you have any questions, concerns, you can definitely what is our email?
Our email is grownandsexylive@gmail.com. And it's
Mhm.
also in the description box in our little description title thingy here. So you can definitely take a little look in there and you can copy and paste that good old boy. But yes,
Yes, you can.
welcome.
So if you have any type of questions, concern, we call it happy hour questions.
Mhm.
So we have our own questions. We will be definitely catering to our viewers, which is you guys. We love you. It's all about you. So you can just send it. Any questions, even advice, because shoot, we may be on this joint and we may need to know something, or we
Right.
like, hey, listen, I need some help. So, and it is, listen, we're going to be talking about what leash. Oh my God, from readings, the crystals to relationships, money, love, like any concerns, anything. And it's not just for the ladies; it's for the men too. If you have any concerns or questions and you want to know some secrets from the goddesses and the women, and hey, we're here to tell you. So don't be shy. All right. I'm excited. So, guys, don't forget, if you are joining us, please subscribe. Please share, 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 share. We do not mind. And please subscribe and just let all your peoples know about us, because we are here to stay and we will be here every week giving you some good, good, good zhuzh.
Mhm.
So, hello, Miss Hartwell.
Hey, so we're going to get into it, okay?
Yes, you.
So we're going to get into the topic of when in a relationship we want to touch on is age a factor
Age.
when dealing with someone. Now, I got a question, but when you say now age, like how far age are you talking in regards to, like how close is this? 10 years apart? Is this a decade apart?
Hmm.
Is maybe a
Well,
2 or 3 years apart? Which
um, you okay. So I can say in my experience, listen, it could be 3, it could be 5, it could be 10, it could even be 20.
dang.
Yes. And see, I posed the question. So honestly, damn, is 20 too much? Oh, you don't think? But you all
Damn.
right? Figure 35, right?
20 years.
5 years old. Who's to say that he's not in shape, healthy? He on the same vibe you are. He look younger than you. You know,
I don't know. I gotta think about that one.
I'm just saying now. But but no. Okay, so let's just go with 10, 15. I have dated younger than me, and I can honestly say, no, they were not on my level.
Okay.
Um, but
And they was younger though. They was younger than you.
yeah,
You were
I,
the
I
oldest, and
won't
of course they wasn't on
disclose
your level.
the I can't disclose the age. If I do, they're gonna be like, "Dang, Phoenix, that's how you felt." Some of those that know me may know how young, but anyway, no. Um, they're legal. They're legal. Damn
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Right.
Are they old enough to drink?
You. Yes.
All right. I don't
Mhm.
know. You did a little pause. You
You
hesitate. I
know too
think you
much.
lying, nigga. You lying. I know you lying. He's about
Okay.
18.
So I I can't with you. This is why best friends can't do this. She
All right.
knows me too well. Okay, look. So no. Back to the question. Um, I don't feel as though age is a issue. Now it may, like politics may do, because I'm a grown woman, you're a grown woman, so maybe age appropriate, they not there yet. They
Right.
could still be staying with their mom, they may not be driving, they may not really have a self-sufficient type of job,
Mm.
even though money doesn't matter. But you want a partner, you want somebody to kind of meet you halfway, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a
To
fact.
where so you don't feel as though, hey, well, I have another child that I'm taking care of or something.
Right.
So the question is, does age matter? It depends. Like, for instance, I if you're on my level and you're dealing with, if your conscience and you know about this world, this government, this life, and about crystals and readings and the being that you are, and I don't give a shit about nothing else.
Mm.
Because to me, that's more important than materialistic things.
Right.
I think that people get in their mind, like with society, they allow society to kind of push and move how they move.
Right. Right.
What you think?
You know what? When you start talking like that, then that make me think about what just control of the world, and what they put labels on as us. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like I feel you on that as far as age being just a number,
Hmm.
and it's all as is into where you are, you know, mentally,
Right.
spiritually,
Mhm.
emotionally.
Mhm.
What
Oh,
about physically?
come on. Wait a minute now. What you
Oh,
just?
I'm sorry. I was
Come on, let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it now.
I'm just saying, like, but that doesn't matter because that actually goes into what we were talking about next with the relate and the shun.
Mm-mm. Come on now. Come on now. Listen, teach me.
I don't know. I never dated out like when it came to age, I never dated someone like over like decades of a year of 10 years. I never 10 years or younger or 10 years or older. So I wouldn't know.
So, like, what's your age bracket? Like, have you dated younger? Like, have you dated somebody probably like a couple years younger and a couple years older? Like, and if so, was there a difference? Like, did you, like, now that where you stand, would you be like, what, I am not gonna date young, or what, I'm not gonna go that old? Where do you stand right now?
Now you know what? Okay, I just want to put on a record. I'm currently in a relationship for the record.
Okay, for the record.
But so now I'm thinking back in my past. Okay. So
Right.
he was a little bit older than me,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's about a decade. He maybe had to have me about for maybe 5 or 6 years. I think I was about like 19. He was like 25, or I was 20.
Mm-hmm.
He was like 26, something like that.
That's good though. That's a good age. That's good. That's a good.
But he was a,
That's a good age difference though.
but he was older. He was a weirdo, a cold one.
Done.
Our age should have been flopped. I was the weirdo for being in the situation. Okay,
You
so
know,
does age matter? No,
why
it doesn't
do
matter.
we put ourselves in certain situations? Like,
Talk.
did you know? Like, did you know from the beginning before you was like, you know what? All right. Did you get red flags?
You know, I did get a couple of red flags, but I got red flags after the fact of the fact of the fact of the fact.
Oh
So
shit. That's a lot of facts.
But see, when I did receive the true red flags, that's how I knew that okay, we just not on the same time. Like, cause that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother topic.
Well, then we gonna say that one.
Yeah.
Say that one.
Ain't nobody got
But
time.
I will say this. I don't want to date as young as I did just previously this past year.
Right.
I yeah, I went all the way to 18.
I knew it. I knew it. You ain't telling me a damn thing.
And but what was so crazy is you know me, I'm such a Pisces. So it was that he was thoughtful.
He was thoughtful. That nigga was
Thoughtful,
he
like
was thoughtful.
thoughts, not thought.
Thoughtful.
Oh, well, it turns out later
See?
he was thoughtful. Thoughtful. Let's put thoughtful all the way across.
Everybody hashtag thoughtful.
Everybody hashtag thoughtful right now. No. But seriously, what caught is 111. We're gonna talk about that later too. These numbers, baby. But
God.
but no, he okay. So what he did was
Mm-hmm.
he had brought some, some Welch's gummies or fruit snacks to the store where I was working. I ain't put everything out there.
Bruh.
I was like, well, where mine's at?
Right.
He went to the store and he bought back every last one of them. And I said, well, why did you do that? He said, because I didn't know which one you like. So I just brought them all for you.
Oh, he thoughtful.
I said, oh, you know me.
Give
That
me
was just the cutest.
yeah.
Instead of not bringing me
That
anything,
was cute. I give him that.
he
That
literally
was
brought
smooth.
every last one of them and put them in kind of like, here you go.
That
I
was
was like,
eh,
indoors. He was a nice little youngin, you know. But then he
until
turned out to be a liar and somewhat of a whore. So it was okay.
mm, well, at that young age, I feel like i- if you ain't really into your journey and you don't really like
No,
know like your own personal goals and what you want from life and you younger than me, it's just I don't know if it's gonna work.
damn, damn, Lee.
And the question is it if you do find somebody like that, but they actually want to be with you though, and they
Right.
want to like grow with you and stuff, but they're not at the same level as you, there comes the question then is it worth the relationship?
It's not.
No?
You wanna know why? Because like I think a lot of times we see people's potential.
Mm-hmm.
We see because they show us whatever they decide to show us
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning and before them 6 months hit and you really, really see them for who they are,
Right.
you know, you 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 have to stay true to who you are and what you want. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
if you don't, then you're not you're not on your like we go as the question was vibing. You're not on your vibe. You understand what I'm saying? You're not relating because the reason why because you're so focused on them and who they are, like it's going to bring you down
Right.
instead of you building and bringing them up. But
Mm.
it's vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Because they're not even there yet.
So you think that's going to basically throw a rock into your uh, ascension,
Yep.
throw a rock into your ascension and bring you down? I mean, that's true. That's a fact.
Always. And it's only because we're as the human race, as human beings, period, we're
Mm.
impatient. We want what we want, you know. So it's like when you see them, oh, they look good, and when they have certain what society put in our minds, oh, well, they got this or they got that, and they're like this and they're like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we tuning into us and what who we are, or are we tuning into once again society?
Mm.
and society says. So it's like I've learned the hard way. Oh God, have I?
Right.
That even though a person is sweet, nice, may have a job, may have a car, may have this, may have that,
Mm-hmm.
if they're not on your level or can teach you and elevate you more into your level as well as you can do, then no, it's not good because eventually you're going to have resentment. Eventually you're going to start looking at them like they stink. Eventually you're going to start, I'm serious. And it's so crazy that it's not even their fault. It's your fault because what did you do? You settled.
Mm. So that's settling.
Yep. That is the ultimate thing of settle. And a lot of times we think it's material and settling for something. No, when
Mm.
you settle, if you know how you want to be treated, if you know what level you want your mate to be on, especially if you are conscious, especially if you're a conscious being of who you are,
Right.
and you settle for someone that doesn't even have a clue of that,
Uh,
yeah,
a
right,
clue.
right away, you already, you know,
That's a fact.
you already off of you
Frequency.
should even be
Y'all
in
not on
that
the same
wavelength.
frequency.
Yes. Say that again.
Y'all not on the same frequency.
Exactly. So what's going to happen is you're going to completely go down, even though you still know who you are and you're conscious of who you are, but it's going to break you down and you're going to start feeling some type of way. You're going to start having these um energies and and it's not going to be positive because what you already done is step down and stoop to their level
Mm-hmm.
on their wavelength, on their frequency.
Right. Mm.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's a fact, though.
Yeah.
But I don't think people be realizing that though. When it comes to like relationships, they like you said, they think that they can what is it? We think that we can what's the word you said?
What change?
Change. We think we can change them.
Yeah.
Said another word too, but that's like basically what it is. But we can't change somebody who don't want to change themselves.
Exactly.
Themselves, you know. I think
Especially and in that moment, age don't matter. It doesn't matter whether they're young or old.
right. It's
That
just
goes for both. Yeah.
yeah. So you're right. Age don't really matter.
It don't matter.
Nothing to do with nothing, right?
Nope.
So who be saying age matter?
Probably society. You want to know why? Because at 16, that's when you can get your license. At 18, that's when they tell you can smoke. At 21, that's when they tell you can drink. Some states, they tell you you can get married at a
Okay.
certain age.
Okay, yeah, let's not sound like Nature Boy and like pedophilia and all that. Let's make
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that
no. I
I'm not going there. That's not where I was going.
no shout out to Nature Boy. He all right. He's all right, but I'm not trying to be mean. He's cool,
No,
but
but yeah, it's just that we have been even with marriage and the ring and the dress and the going to the church. You know what I mean? Like even in that,
yeah.
society has. Y'all see my nails? Look at this shit.
I ain't even noticed it till you said something.
Oh, now they're gonna be looking at the shit, right?
Why
But
you
anyway,
I ain't even noticed it.
it's all right. Cause this is Grown and Sexy Live. I'm getting it done on Tuesday. I don't care how y'all feel about it. So yeah.
Right.
Right. Um, but no, once again, society has us in this box, you know.
Virtual reality.
Right. So my thing is, does age matter? No. But does age matter or a level matter or a frequency matter? Yes. When it conflicts and when it brings yours down.
Yeah.
When you are settling, that's when it's the issue, whether young or old. So yeah, age doesn't matter, but frequency and levels and vibes
Right.
matter.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. That's true. Yeah. What do y'all think? Leave a comment in the description box and let us know.
Because we want to know.
Do you think age matters
Right.
when it comes to relationships? And I mean, like, age as far as when we're,
Right.
at a consenting age.
Right.
Just to
What
be
you guys
clear,
think?
because some
Talk
people.
to us and let us know. Like, email us or even put in the comments. Like I said, subscribe to those just tuning in. That's Miss Hartwell down there. I'm the Phoenix. And this is Grown and Sexy Live.
Yes, subscribe, guys. It's only going to get bigger and bigger.
Yes. And better and better. And literally, we want you guys to interact. Email us, please. We're going to be on the email every single day, so we're not going to miss it.
Nope.
Any advice, any discussions that you may want to talk about, we will definitely shout you out, hey, and say, hey, Teresa from so and so, she has a question. We would definitely make your question the topic of the video. So just let us know. Let us definitely know.
Yep.
So, Miss Alicia Hartwell, I was supposed to say Hartwell.
Right.
So,
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
so we have a health segment,
Mm-hmm.
and we also have a lifestyle segment, which is going to be after the second question.
Mm.
But as far as health wise, what is it that you want to share with our viewers that just comes, and one thing that we do, guys, it always just comes to us. There's
Mm.
nothing that's rehearsed. We don't have no notes. We don't have any. All we know is what the question is going
The
to be.
topics.
Right. That's it. So, what health wise, what do you want to give them? What jewels you want to
Hmm.
or let us know?
Well, I definitely want to touch on, conscious eating because definitely what we put in our bodies plays a big part in our frequency. So, we can't be, making these conscious decisions and, l- and living while we still feed in our body toxins and,
Mhm.
GMOs and high fructose corn syrup and,
Oh, oh,
things like that.
oh.
So, I definitely want to touch on conscious eating. I know that it takes time to get into that, flow of, energy. So, I mean, even if it's just small steps, you definitely want to just be more mindful about what you put into your body. I mean,
Mhm.
you can always have like a cheat day, but you want to make it a nice, good, healthy cheat day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If it's a glass of wine, whatever you like, it's
And
all right.
right. And even with the cheat day, I want to touch on that because I was just saying to like I was just saying, I want to lose the weight that I've gained.
Mm,
I've done it before, so it's really easy for me because
right.
I was the type of person I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to go to the gyms. And back with our ancestors and generation before, we didn't have Lucille Roberts and what's this other place called?
Danny Craig.
Yeah, we didn't have all that. So all we had was what we put into our bodies, how
Mm,
much we put into our bodies, you know, that and what we drank and everything like that. That's all we had. So that's what I did.
mhm,
So my mom, we're gonna do it together. I was saying to her, I have a whole menu, and it's not just with. And you're so right, Miss Hartwell. As far as what we put into our bodies means everything because I mean down to even what we eat can have our dreams affected. Even
mhm,
down to heat can like our weight, whether it's not even about weight, it's just even about being healthy because you can have healthy weight. You see what I'm saying? Like some people think it's like, oh, I gotta be skinny, I gotta be skinny. No, when I did my transformation, it was literally because I wanted to be healthy. Like I wanted to still be here. So it had nothing to do with my weight. What it had to do with was me, like I wanted more energy.
Right.
I I was always sleeping, I didn't have no, so you're right. Like it's a lot of toxins. And the reason why it's like a toxins is a lot of hormones, it's a
Mm.
lot of fluoride, it's a lot of things that they put into not even the air, water, food, everything, And like you said, high fructose corn syrup, sugars, all of that is a main factor that
Yeah.
is like killing us real quick. That is destabilizing us. Really, that's what it's doing.
Yeah.
It's breaking us down. It's breaking us down slowly. And then people think even with the diet,
Mm-hmm.
main thing that's in anything that's diet is aspartame.
Yeah.
Aspartame is a chemical just like BPA. BPA is another chemical. We can get into all this, later. But to touch back on what you were saying to the cheat day,
Mm-hmm.
it's important to have a cheat day. When I say a cheat day, I don't mean go crazy, go out and get like a rack of lamb. I mean, or ribs, and no. What I
I
mean is like,
just want one rib. Give me one rib. No.
um, just,
I said, let me get one rib.
um, but no, like what I would used to do on my cheat day,
Mm-hmm.
because I stopped eating, uh, what is it, like beef, like steak and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped eating like beans. I stopped eating, what else? I actually did. Did I stop drinking? Did I stop drinking?
Yeah.
I think I did stop drinking. Um,
You think you
what I
did? You
did was
did. You didn't. You when you did go on that high that little thing you did when you went on. You didn't say you were drinking.
was I drinking? I wasn't drinking, was I?
No,
No.
not that I
What?
know of. You told me you didn't.
And if I was, it wasn't like it wasn't a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Like it wasn't
But
like
yeah,
maybe how I'm drinking now.
dang,
But at the end of
how
the
you drinking that?
you see her neck, you see the neck action. That was, yeah. But a cheat day is basically indulging in
Mm,
what you normally would not indulge in during the week. So let's say you do want some crimpets, or let's say you do want like to some bread. Because I stopped bread, I stopped sugar, I stopped bread, I stopped everything.
mm-hmm.
I stopped everything that had some type of sugar in it, or I stopped everything. Like that's how because basically everything that we eat, the majority of it, if
Mm-hmm.
we're on the Wegmans and it's not organic and it's not green and we're not juicing and we're not teeing,
Eating raw.
to that too. We're not going to do all this in one video, but we're definitely going to touch on so many things that you can do without going to the gym. And if you like going to the gym, that's fine too. But yeah, having a cheat day is important because your body, because it kind of balances your body and it doesn't have your body in shock. Because when you do things drastically, like oh stop smoking, oh stop drinking, and you do it cold turkey, and you stop eating these foods that you have been raised on for so long,
Mm-hmm.
the body will go into shock, and sometimes it may do a reverse. So you got to know how many calories to put in every 3 hours, because people don't realize to build your metabolism you have to eat every 3 hours, but it's small portions. You know
Right.
what I mean? So we don't know either, because when we eat, we get big plates and shit. And no, that's not how you do it.
Right.
And then they say breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's really not that, because you have breakfast, okay, but then you got something in between that breakfast, and then you have lunch, and then you have something in between that lunch, and then you have dinner, and
Right.
then after that, all you do is just tea and drink. If you get hungry, fruits, vegetables, avocados. So we're gonna get into that. But yes, Miss Hartwell, that was lovely.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
toxins, guys, you got to get, and that also has and we're gonna go to our second question after this.
Hmm.
Also has an effect on how you deal with yourself, your children, your relationship, your significant other. You may think it's not that deep, but it is.
It absolutely is.
It definitely is.
Right. It really is.
So in
So
closing, Miss Hartwell, because that was your
yeah.
health check.
So if you guys, if you guys are on any particular diet, leave it in the comments below. Tell us about it. If you guys ever went on like a juicing fast, I know that we have the water fast and things like that, and then the raw diet fast. So if you guys have any of those things,
Mhm.
leave it in comments below and basically tell us about it and how did it make you feel, because it definitely changes not just your body on the outside but also on the inside, spiritually
Yes.
and mentally and emotionally. So yeah, Miss
Yes.
Phoenix.
What was our second question? Because we done touched so much, girl. Hold on, let me like it. Guys, if you're just tuning in,
Yes.
this is the Grown and Sexy Lounge live. That is Miss Hartwell right there. I am the Phoenix. Okay. And we are here to stay. We're not going nowhere. You will definitely see us every week. And if it gets that demanding, we probably might try like 2 times a week. We don't know. You know, we gonna see. But like Ms. Hartwell said, subscribe, please share, please like in the comments. If you have any ideas, any advice, anything that you want to say, we will definitely get to each and every last one of you, because it's me and her. So she could take one part, I could take one part, and we would definitely exclusively um get to your questions, get to your advice, get to whatever it is that you want to put out there. If you need any type of help, we're here. So, Ms. Hartwell, what is the second question that we was going to touch on?
Well, see, we just had got a viewer and they left, and I'm sad.
They left. Oh,
They
well, did
probably
they subscribe? Say,
don't be nervous. Don't be coming up in the live and coming in and then coming out. Okay,
right.
we don't bite. So anyway,
Well, I bite. Like, no, I don't. You know I'm silly.
I'm gonna keep it PG.
Well,
So the next one was about
it is grown
lifestyle.
and sexy, okay. But we will. I'm
That's
gonna
what
follow in her footsteps.
the
I'm
next
a
one
bad
was
one.
lifestyle, crystals, and readings.
Hey.
I definitely suggest I want us to close out with an inspirational card from
Mm,
the oracle.
mm.
So we want to get into the topic of lifestyle, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with crystals like rose quartz,
Mhm.
amethyst.
Right here.
See, right here.
Yes. Ooh, look at that. I like
Mhm. And on my finger.
sage. Yes, look at you.
Gotta stay equipped.
Oh, you know that's right. Mhm, mhm.
Ah,
This is
smells
the
so.
sage. Yes.
Take a little bit of
Yes.
smell of that. You
Oh
ever
my God.
you ever smoked sage?
Yeah, two of mine are over there. I haven't lit it yet, but I feel like you brought some over here to me, so I'm good.
Yes, yes.
I'm
So
good.
I'm gonna pull out my oracle, and I just wanna do a message. We're gonna
Yes.
do a
Oh
message for
my
the
God,
room.
I'm excited. Listen, guys, this Miss Hartwell. Okay, let me explain something. Can I tell our story?
Huh?
Can I tell our story while you're getting ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So look, right. I met Miss Hartwell. Gosh, how long has it been? Shit, 2010. So it's been 8 years, not going on 9 years. Ooh. Okay, so right. So um I was going through my transition, but I was already kind of there, still learning. But Leash was like literally a whole beautiful lotus that was a little bud that didn't even sprout yet. And I had no clue, I swear to God. But it was just something that just gravitated me to her. And let me tell you guys, it took me years to get to where I was in my being, in my mind, in my thought, in my goddess, in my queendom, and me just kind of tearing society and the layers of um being, institutionalized, being enslaved. Basically, it took me years, it took me a couple years. And I remember being at work where we worked at and just sitting there, just talking to her, just busting it up with her. And I mean, when I say she was a sponge, she was a sponge. Guys, it took her, oh my God, 3 months. Not even that. Not even that. And I was like, she would call me off. She was like, hey, look, come here, let me show you something. And I'd be like, all right. And she'll be so, and it's like, it's funny because where she was at, I was like, yes, she gets it, she
We talked
understands.
to her,
Like,
you were like, "You gotta slow down, at least you gonna
right.
overwhelm
I
yourself.
said
You
to
gotta
her,
slow down."
because
I'm like, "I can't."
like, what was, because I remember my journey, and I remember upon me being excited and knowing, I started to get angry because it was like, y'all motherfuckers been lying. I
Mhm.
have been lied to. So when she was, oh my God, it was like coming to her, like she was like a freaking computer. And it was just coming to her like she was downloading everything. And it was like I don't even know what started me, what I said to her or what I gave to her for her to just sprout. Because like she always thanked me, but I tell her no, it
No.
has nothing to do with me. This was you. It was already in you. All I did was just point to the road, like go that way. And she straight was like, pew.
Yo, it was just so crazy because I remember it was just like you reactivated something. Like it was like it just reopened like pew.
It was crazy. But I didn't, as she was more and more getting into it, I started to see her anger.
Mhm.
She was pissed. But I said to her, I remember saying to her, if you're not pissed, then you're not on the right path. But when I seen it, I had to kind of, okay, boo. Now let's see how we can change it. Let's see how we can put it into our being and make it right. And let me tell you, she has developed me too. She has calmed me down a lot, you know, because I used to be true. I'm a warrior. I'm a goddess. I'm the phoenix. I'm the fire. I'm fire, you know. So the journey that we had took is like, you know, yes, I was there to help, but she was there to help me too. So I just had to give that to you guys so you guys can kind of know uh, Miss Hartwell a little bit. And like, yes, I have my oracle cards. I do my cards, but I have to be in a certain type of judge and vibe. And my third eye has to be centered. I have to get it there. But she is already there. No, like,
I gotta get into my zones too, though. Like it just don't come
no, you
on.
do, but I'm just keeping it real and being honest. Like,
Thank you, but
everybody has a gift and everybody has a journey. And and we have to be honest because everybody want to be everything, and everybody want to be everything that's positive and that's right and that's great. But you have to understand that we have two sides to us. You
right.
know,
I was just talking about that.
Yeah, we have two sides to us. So we have the side that is not so good and positive and creamy. And
Yeah.
then we have the side to us that is.
Yeah.
And you got to keep working on that every single day and decide every single day and balance it right every single day to who you are and who you're going to be.
Right.
You because there's a time and place for everything, for every energy.
And you wanna know what's crazy? The card that I got for, for
Go
tonight.
ahead. I'm done. Go
That's
ahead,
what it
boo. I'm
said.
ready.
That's what it
I'm
said.
excited.
It goes all into what everything that we go through. It's faith in the process.
Phew. Come on, boo.
Faith in the process. You see the little birdie?
Oh, I like that.
That's deep. That's deep, right?
Yes, come on. But
Shout out to our viewer that's in the room right now. We just want to say hi. If
hey,
don't be nervous, you can
yes, don't
comment,
be
say hello.
nervous.
Okay.
Subscribe, like, share. Put it in a comment if you have a question or something, because we do this. Let's do it. Come on.
Yes.
We
But
need a lengthy.
you know what? I just thought about something.
What?
I can't even see the chat. So if somebody is chatting, I can't even see it.
So what? You can't see if they write something.
No, because I haven't been looking at it to be quite honest. I just been in the zone.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with the zone. At
And
least you know it's real.
let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
I just shared it again, guys, on Facebook. I don't know. I think people are like tuning in because they're liking. Oh no, they liking my pictures. Come on, guys. All right, I should never post it before I post it. Oh, seriously, people got issues.
Hi,
I'm sorry.
Tyrone Jefferson. Tyrone Jefferson said, "Hey,
What?
beautiful."
It's time. You better not go nowhere. You better subscribe, like, and share. Oh my God, Ty. Now wait, boo. Before you do it, wait. Ty is so. I can't put him on blast like that.
Dang.
But
You
it
express the
is.
vibe.
Remember we remember we said about age
Okay.
and levels and frequency? I
Mm-hmm.
so out of anyone that I've been with, anyone that I have dated, Tyrone, if I can have a chance to be with him now, I would.
Oh.
I never told you about him. Tyrone is the only one that treated me, oh my God, like I was supposed to be treated.
He said, "Ain't
Like,
nothing wrong with the zone." LOL.
he's so, but go ahead. Do that card, boo.
I think
Because
you
I'm
better
gonna share my
call Tyrone. Call.
But to you, Ty, mwah, thank you so much for literally being a great, great man, Ezekiel. Thank you so much for loving me, the goddess in me, and never being and feeling all jealous and infuriated. Like no, he was a man, and I love that. Thank you. You still the only one, baby. All right, go ahead. I'm ready for this card. See, you never know what happens at the Grown and Sexy. It's live, okay?
It is live. It is live. That's a fact. That's a fact. I didn't know we had to look at this chat, so I'm happy I pulled it up.
Good.
All right, so we got, let's see, where's the card? The card was faith in the process. So let's read it. Tyrone says,
Stay
stop
in.
it.
He
Let
said,
F and A off. He said LMFAO. He said, stop it. LMFAO. Look at you. You always can't lick your lips. Or
oh, you gonna put me on black? See,
look, you done put the lip gloss on for you,
that's
Ty. Hey,
you know.
you done put the lip gloss on for you, Ty. Let me find out. Gonna be in
I'm
them DMs
blushing.
later.
Stop. No.
Look, she all blushing. Damn, Ty.
Stop, Rich. Oh my God. I only got 2 nails, 3 nails on. Nerd. Okay, okay. Go, go, go.
Okay, he said, "Don't let me distract you, love. I'm at work right now." All right,
Oh, it's fine. No, we're good.
ready?
You gotta have fun. All right, Leash. Come on. I'm ready for this card. Let's go.
All right, let me get my voice on.
Boo, I have a question.
Sure,
The link that you gave, right? Is that the link for us, period, anytime we go live, or is it just for this one?
just for this one.
All right. So you know what? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So the card is faith in the process. So this is what the card says. It says, no matter how powerful we are, how much courage and strength we have, there are times when we can't quite move ourselves along to the next phase of life or creative exploration. At such times, we need some divine intervention, a
Mhm.
little help in pulling our trolley along, so to speak. Okay. When we are at the edge of our own limits and have no more personal resources, we might be left with only one spiritual power, and that of faith. Fortunately, that is enough. Okay. As
Right?
unlikely as it may seem, the invisible help from the universe is often more powerful than the physical efforts of 1,000 men. That is because the invisible help is not limited by physical laws. It can shift, bend, and move in ways that defy limitation. It can affect, evoke, and influence situations through invisible but undeniably persuasive means. Okay. You are in a situation where you cannot set right the course of events all by yourself. This is not an indication that you have done something wrong, nor does this suggest that you are not strong enough. It is a sign that there is something bigger unfolding in your life,
Yeah.
and your willpower will be supplemented by the power of life itself. Sometimes a bigger plan needs to manifest for the benefit of humanity and the earth. You need to shift your perspective. Everything is perspective. I just wanted to cut that off because, oh, I'm sorry.
Speak to me. Oh,
Perspective is so important. You need to shift your perspective to realize that you are part of the greater unfoldment of life, that your individual life serves a greater plan, and that you are not separate from its genius. That is what is happening now. You happen to be an instrumental to the greater plan, and as such, you need to accept your position.
ah,
I'm sorry, and be moved while also being empowered.
ah, ah.
While also being empowered.
Look, she going off right now, y'all. Go ahead.
Oh, it's getting to me. It's getting to me.
Go
Let me say that one more time.
ahead. Clear it up.
While also being empowered and
Right?
protected as you make personal progress through your role in the grander scheme. You follow me?
Come
Y'all
on.
follow me? This is a time for humility and trust. You need to complete faith in the process. You need complete faith in the process and events that are happening. There is nothing to worry about. You will be moved most fully and easily and with the most grace and assistance through your faithful surrender. And
Mhm.
this is people hear faith and automatically think religion sometimes. And that's not the case.
Come on. Now,
Sometimes
you break that down. Break
because
that down.
it's not just religion.
That's faith.
Okay? It's
Yes,
your faith.
please.
It's your faith in you.
Hmm.
Because we forget. I stressed it so much, boo, because I had my platform with Dad but Faith. I stressed it so much. It's because we go through these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when we get to a certain level and we look back at it and you be like, wow, I've been through all this. How did I get through all that? Like, how
Right.
am I still here right now? What was that? People forget about
Mm-hmm.
themselves. Like, we don't never give credit for ourselves sometimes. We just always put ourselves on a back burner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we definitely need to, um, recognize our faith in ourselves. So I'm gonna keep going because I can go left sometimes. It's just okay. We almost done.
If it's
So
needed, it's needed. Go ahead now. Because
because
even when you went into perspective, that's so crazy because it made me think of me. And like I know my being and I know who I am, and I've been knowing myself for a
hmm
very, 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 very long time. And I still get caught up in certain things before I did the ETR, because now that I've done that,
right.
you know. But um perception and perspective is everything, because your mind is very powerful. So we can bring things upon ourselves. It's all in how you think and what you see and how you see things. And
Mm,
if you're putting a damper on whatever you perceive, and if you're perceiving it wrong, especially putting it in someone else when it's really you all along,
mm,
then you can shift and knock and bring things into your life, into your being, that you didn't even have to, all because your perspective was wrong.
mm.
Am I right?
Hey, no, you right.
But go there, go finish there.
Alright. So basically, we were saying that you need complete faith in the process and events that are happening. There is nothing to worry about. You will be moved most fully and easily, and with the most grace and assistance through your faithful surrender. Ironically, it is through complete surrender and total faith that we become the most empowered. When we are no longer trying to impede the perfection of the greater plan, we can be aligned with and moved by the process. Having faith in the benevolence of life rather than harboring the suspicion that life is seeking to catch us out, have a joke at our expense, or carelessly toss us about as though we mean nothing, then we can relax a little. Having faith in the process gives you space to be curious about what is taking place and to relax enough to be open to what we are most in need of, even if we aren't exactly sure what that is or how it can happen. The guidance from this oracle comes direct from the greater source of life itself. There's now an opportunity for you to be moved from the situation you are currently in to the next chapter in your life story. You can't do it on your own. It is too big a shift. It needs the grace of life to intervene on your behalf. You will need faith though. You may feel as though the wheels of your trolley are coming off. Dang, the trolley back in Philly. You remember them trolleys back on Gerard? They still got those? Oh, crap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're right. When you break down pretty, you be like, wait, why is this stop? Just the power went all out.
Lachey or Lasha.
Hey, she on here?
Yep, she said talk about dating outside your race. All right.
Oh,
So we're gonna finish it up and we can go into the comments.
yes, we got you, Lachey. We got you. Dating outside your race. That, you know, that's a little deep too.
Yeah, that is a whole deep topic. So the
Mm-hmm.
moral of this whole card is basically through faith, peace is restored and you are able to notice and perhaps have some fun in the process. So basically, sum it all up, we just need to have faith in the process, and that faith goes in the faith within ourselves.
Okay.
So that was a little message because probably people, they doubt themselves a lot. So maybe that was a message for the replay when you come in and watch it.
It had to be. Listen, it spoke to me. I think, shoot. No, it was for me. Maybe somebody else too. I don't know, but yeah, I needed that. No, seriously.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
Shoot.
definitely. I cannot deny it because the law of attraction and just how you speak, the words that you say. We have to change our vocabulary.
That's a fact.
Hmm. And
Hmm.
our intent. So, but go ahead. What was our question again? The
Uh, she said, well, Tyrone has said you don't need any let that melanin flow, love. I think he's talking about your lip gloss.
it's popping. Like, oh, sorry. Let me stop. Thank you, Ty. Mwah. You know I love you.
And then Lachey said, talk about dating outside your race. How much? We got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes. So, guys, we have 5 minutes left. Okay, we did health and we did lifestyle, right? And
Yep.
we have a viewer question. So, dating outside your race. I'm gonna take about 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna let Miss Hartwell take about 2.5 minutes on that, and then we're done, guys. But the
Can't
video.
even relate. I never dated outside my race, so I have no idea.
Uh, okay, so for me,
Mm-hmm.
I never dated out. Okay, I'm lying. I've dated outside my race, but when I did, it wasn't in.
He ain't even speak English.
Huh? Oh shit, Moises,
Don't
right?
say his name. View with discretion.
Sorry. No, but okay.
Now you gonna
So
have
I
people all
dated
on your
like
Facebook page like,
a
oh,
white guy or whatever outside my race. I called him white chocolate. He was just as you know cool. I don't know what. We were good, but I couldn't get to the point of sex. Now, and that has nothing to do with because he was white. It was just something that I was a teenager too, and that was just something in me. I couldn't do it. But later, a couple years later, I did have sex with a guy, and we did date, and he was white, and we had fun. But he was like in the army, and he was away a lot, and I was young, kind of like in my early 20s, and I just was like, this is really probably not going to work out. Um, is there is I listen? I am such a coexist type of being. I think on all sort of levels. Okay, first of all, I feel as though I am an alien. You guys call them aliens. I'm a being. We're gonna get into that too, but we're we're so universal on so many levels just with our DNA.
mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, just because, first of all, the only reason why their pigmentation is white or dark or black or whatever is because where the fucking equator is, where the sun is, how close they are to the sun. If I was to live in the mountains, I'm pretty sure I would be light, 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 light. If I was closer to Africa, the equator, I'd be dark as shit. So at the end of the day, I think it goes with how do you feel about that person. It's not about their skin color. It's not about like I dated Moises and he didn't even speak English. We had the Google Translate and we were together for a good 6 months. And the only reason why it didn't work out was because he was in Virginia, I was in Philly, and it just was we were far, and So, but at the end of the day, when I say the connection was out of this world, the
Mm-hmm.
sex was great, the understanding was great. We communicated with music and Google Translator. It was great. That
Right.
was actually one of one of the relationships I will never forget. So I'm done. I mean, I'm girl, you better go ahead. You only live once. Your life is your life. Do not let society listen, yes, we are at a time where, Black power and Black lives matter. All of that is definitely important. Do not forget who you are and where you come from and the fight. If you have to fight, fight for that because your children is who they, is that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are, I don't know if you're white, Lachey, or whatever, but you know, fight for who you are. But at the end of the day, it's about human beings. It's about people. It's about what you feel. Is this person a good person? Is this person a bad person? Is this person good for me and my children and my family? Is this person good for the generations to come? That's what it's about. It's not about color. Because I done had some great ass conversations with complete fucking strangers and they were white.
Mm.
I done asked my same color, hey, can I get $1? Can I borrow some money? And I got told no, but I asked a complete stranger, didn't even know me, and they gave me more than that. So at the end of the day, it's not about that. I'm done. Go ahead, Leash.
No, you're right. Um it's not about that. It's all about, frequency and energy and dang, bro, that was deep.
I'm sorry. You know me.
Well, I agree with what you said. So, what she said, y'all, because it's 2 o'clock and it's time to go. So we can pick up where we left off
Yes.
for our next video. So make
Mm-hmm.
sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel so you'll get the notification for when we go online. Okay. And if you guys have some hot and saucy questions that you would like for us to answer, you can
Mm-hmm.
always send us an
Yes.
email. It's in the description, and we will give you. It's called our happy hour topics.
Yeah, happy hour.
So grab
So
your
fun.
beer, get you a shot or a shot of water with lime in it,
Some ginger beer.
some ginger beer, and we will talk about it. So yeah, I'm so happy you guys came.
Thank you. Love and light, peace and love, and don't forget. Listen, we are at a place where grown becomes sexy and sexy becomes real. This is what we do.
Absolutely.
All
We
right.
love you. Peace, guys.